The world of football was thrown into chaos yesterday as FIFA announced a stunning decision. High-profile matches for the 2026 World Cup, originally set for major US cities, would be relocated to Canada. The news blindsided millions of fans, shattering dreams of seeing the world's biggest tournament on American soil. This isn't just a scheduling tweak, it's an unprecedented disruption to the most anticipated sporting event on the planet. Major stadiums in New York, Los Angeles, and Miami were preparing for a global influx, but now those plans are in ruins. Fans who spent thousands on flights and hotels for US matches are left stranded, while national teams scramble to adapt. FIFA's official statement cited mounting controversies threatening the integrity of the tournament, but the vague explanation only fueled more outrage. What could force such a radical move? The answer lies in a toxic mix, a qualifying scandal in Asia, outrage over ticket prices, and growing concerns about the influence of powerful Gulf states. This isn't just a logistical change, it's a desperate attempt by FIFA to manage a crisis of its own making. The damage to FIFA's credibility and the trust of its global fan base is immense. The spirit of the World Cup, meant to unite the world, now feels more divided than ever. The catalyst for this upheaval? The Asian Football Confederation's fourth-round qualifiers. Saudi Arabia and Qatar were controversially chosen to host all matches in their groups, sparking accusations of unfairness and backroom deals. Visiting teams faced grueling travel and less rest, while host nations enjoyed clear advantages. Ticket allocations heavily favored home fans, silencing visiting supporters and creating a hostile atmosphere. Coaches like Oman's Carlos Queiroz called it a blatant violation of fair play, echoing frustrations across Asia. The situation escalated after Qatar's controversial qualification, with riots breaking out among furious Emirati fans. FIFA and the AFC failed to explain their decisions, fueling perceptions of corruption and favoritism. The scandal became a symbol of a broken system, where politics and power trumped sporting integrity. For FIFA, already under fire, this was the final straw that forced a drastic World Cup reshuffle. Even before the AFC scandal, fans faced another crisis: the soaring cost of World Cup tickets. FIFA's new dynamic pricing system, meant to fill stadiums, instead turned tickets into luxury items. The cheapest final ticket in New Jersey was over $6,300, 10 times the price of the 2022 final in Qatar. On the resale market, prices soared to $25,000, with FIFA taking a 30% cut from every transaction. Fan groups worldwide condemned the move, calling it the privatization of what was once a tournament for all. In New York, outrage became political, with Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani launching the Game Over Greed campaign demanding price controls and transparency. The sense of betrayal was palpable. Fans promised a festival of football instead got a bill they couldn't afford. The World Cup, once a global celebration, now felt like an exclusive event for the wealthy. FIFA's pursuit of profit had priced out the very people who give the game its soul. The fallout has been swift and fierce. Fans, the heart of the sport, feel abandoned. Social media is flooded with stories of shattered dreams and wasted savings. One Philadelphia fan wrote, "I saved for years to take my son to a match in New Jersey. Now it's in Vancouver. Our plans are worthless." National teams are in chaos, forced to overhaul months of preparation and logistics. A German official lamented, "We had everything planned. Now we might have to fly across the continent for a key game. This isn't how you prepare for a World Cup." Supporter groups see this as the culmination of years of FIFA prioritizing profit over people. Ronan Ivane of Football Supporters Europe said, "First, they sell the soul of the tournament with prices. Now they pull the rug out from under the fans who paid." Political leaders like Mamdani have seized on the crisis, calling it a wake-up call against unaccountable international bodies. The move has turned a sporting issue into a political one, raising questions about the promises made to host cities and their communities. Fans and teams alike are demanding refunds, compensation, and fundamental reform. The sense of betrayal is universal. To understand FIFA's decisions, follow the money. The organization's $13 billion revenue target for this cycle drives every controversial policy, from dynamic ticket pricing to lucrative resale fees. The AFC scandal exposed the growing influence of Gulf states, whose officials dominate key positions and whose corporations are top FIFA sponsors. Decisions like awarding hosting rights to Saudi Arabia and Qatar reflect this power, blurring the line between sport and state interests. FIFA's financial dependence on Gulf money makes impartial governance nearly impossible. The relocation to Canada is a calculated move, shifting focus away from US controversies and avoiding direct confrontation with powerful backers. It's a strategic retreat, not a principled stand. The beautiful game is now entangled in a web of politics, profit, and power. The harshest blow falls on ticket holders, hundreds of thousands caught in limbo. Many bought tickets before the full schedule was released, gambling on venues and dates. Now, fans who planned dream trips to US cities face the prospect of matches moved to Canada, with non-refundable flights and hotels rendered useless. FIFA has yet to announce a clear refund or exchange policy, leaving supporters desperate for answers. The financial and emotional toll is immense. Families who saved for years now face losing everything or paying even more to chase relocated matches. Social media is filled with pleas. "We're not corporations. This was supposed to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience." The chaos exposes a fundamental flaw in FIFA's ticketing strategy, prioritizing upfront revenue over fan trust. The goodwill built by host cities has been squandered in a single press release. For many, the 2026 World Cup is now a symbol of broken promises and disrespect. The disconnect between FIFA's boardroom and the real world has never been clearer. As the dust settles, the future of the 2026 World Cup, and football itself, hangs in the balance. Can Canada handle the logistical challenge? Will FIFA offer real solutions for displaced fans, or hide behind fine print? The world is watching, and FIFA's next moves will define its relationship with fans for years to come. Beyond logistics, this crisis exposes deeper issues: the influence of money, the erosion of trust, and the need for reform. Advocates demand transparency, oversight, and a greater role for supporters in decision-making. The tournament stands at a crossroads. Will it be remembered for chaos and greed, or as a turning point for change? The legacy of 2026 depends on the choices made now. The beautiful game's soul is at stake, and the world is waiting for an answer.